Hi, good morning everybody. I'm right now at the Technical Community Training Institute in Nairobi. This institute is led by my good friend here, Odin. He's originally from the Philippines, but he's been living here in Kenya for a long time. So I'm going to do a little bit of, kind of interview and to find out about this vocational training, because I know in Indonesia we are also starting with this kind of program. The Indonesian government, which is the Ministry of Education and Culture, going to implement this soon, actually starting now. So I was just wondering, I'm so curious about this program. Okay.
Dah.
Hi Odin, tell me more about this technical institute that you are doing here.
Yeah, we're trying to train youth usually from the slums, because what we have observed here in Kenya, there is not much people who really know technical skills. They do have, but it's not up to the standards that we have. For example, for plumbers we have problems, for electricians we have problems, for masons even. The average building collapsing in Nairobi is about one every month. Mm-hmm. So there's a high chance of building collapsing because of improper constructions, and because of the skills. And Kenya has a very big percentage of its youth that are unemployed. More than 70% of its youth is unemployed. Its unemployment rate is also high. It's one of the highest in Africa. And one of the things that we thought about is to train this youth to have technical vocational skills.
Okay, and these youth, how old are they?
From 18 up to 35, or even beyond, because and also if you ask in terms of educational attainment, we don't look at educational attainment as a barrier to have an opportunity for them to have skills. Mm-hmm. Because here in Kenya, a lot of youth have not graduated from high school and even primary. So percentage of half of my students are actually under graduates from high school. They're not even high school graduates.
So those students, they are basically looking for a job, but instead of really looking for a job, they are also trying to create jobs for themselves at least, and maybe in the future also yes. For other youth.
That's true. One of our objectives is for these youth to have their own group of artisans that can give their skills to others, not only to have employment, because one of the problems here is getting employment actually. As I said, the unemployment is so high. There are no opportunities for them to be employed. So creating employment for themselves is also good. What we do in the school is instead of, because one of the problem also here is because of the attachment. We cannot attach them to construction companies. So we started our own company as a school. So we get construction jobs that we have, and we put our trainees there. So right now even my trainees are in the construction site. And
how does the program go? So how do you teach them? Every day, and how many hours?
Yes, every day it's a competency based curriculum. So what we do is we assess the competency on each level, and we have levels of competency that they have to attain. So it's also individualized. So they can come when they are free. So they can come when they are free. But we have a specific time as well for them. So when they said it's 9, they come at 9 up to 12 or 1. It's a 4-hour a day. So they still have another 4 hours or 6 to hustle. They call it hustle, to look for money for themselves and their family.
And they come here to learn anything, or they have a particular things in mind?
Yes, when they come here, they have particular things in mind, but we also assess them on which skill level they would fit in. For example, and we also try to encourage women or young girls to go into construction skills. The construction skills that we have here: electrical, solar PV installations. We have solar heater installation. We have plumbing, masonry, carpentry, drywall installation. New technologies that are actually not here. For example, drywalling is not here. They use stones, very heavy stones, so we're trying to do drywalls. Solar installation is also new, so we go into it, and not also making solar lanterns, not only repairing them but making them as well. So giving them the opportunity to own the technology. So that's what we're giving.
So how many people are there right now that
Right
the
now,
students that you are teaching?
I'm teaching right now about 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right now 10. But in total since 2014, we have about 300 already.
Wow, that's a lot. And
Yes.
they all got the jobs now, or
Yes.
they even have their own maybe company,
Some have
little company.
Some are already foremen, some are supervisors already. I train them on all levels, so if they work with me, then I train them on supervision, I train them to be foremen. So I have quite of them are foremen now. And we have an upcoming construction, a very big one. It's one of the biggest that I will have. It's about 50 million shillings, a construction. And I cannot even find my workers because they're over Kenya.
Yeah.
But I told my supervisor to look them up, all of them, so they can be put in this one project.
So for each, let's say each program or each course, so how many times or how long do they stay with you until until they graduate?
It depends on their competence level, so because it's individualized. Some are fast learners, some are slow. But the most that I have here will be 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Will be 3 months, which is a very what do you call this? A revolutionary thing to be here. Because, for example, electrical level 1 will take in these polytechnics here 2 years. So 3 months compared to 2 years is a very big difference. And putting them on job is actually what we are trying to do.